I believe every family deserves the opportunity to build generational wealth and protect their legacy. My goal is to help families discover opportunities I wish someone had shared with me years ago. And that's why I created this series. Welcome to Family Banking and Generational Wealth. I'm Frank Lomas, and this is episode 4, the biggest financial risk nobody talks about. So let's get started. Well, when most people think about financial risks, they think about the stock market. They worry about the next recession, inflation, interest rates, or whether their investments will lose value. Well, those are certainly real risks. But there's another financial risk that affects far more families, and it really makes the headlines: losing income. The biggest financial risk most families face isn't necessarily losing money, it's losing income. Hey, let's think about that for a moment. Almost everything in our financial lives depends on a paycheck: our mortgage payment, our rent, our groceries, utility bills, car payments, even our retirement savings. Even the money we set aside for vacations or our children's education usually comes from someone's income. Now imagine that income suddenly stops, and not because of retirement, not because you wanted to change careers, but because of an unexpected illness, an injury, or loss of a family member who provides much of the household income. For many families, that's when the financial crisis begins. Here's what most people don't realize: you can replace a damaged roof, you can replace a car, you can even rebuild a home after a disaster. But replacing years of lost income is one of the most difficult financial challenges a family can face. Think about it this way: most people insure the things they own, their home, their vehicles, their smartphones, yet the very thing that pays all those possessions, your ability to earn an income, is often the least protected asset in the household. That's an interesting contradiction. We naturally insure things we can see, but we sometimes overlook the invisible asset that makes everything possible. Now, imagine two families living on the same street. They earn similar incomes, they own similar homes, they drive similar cars. One family has taken time to prepare for life's unexpected events. The other assumes, hey, everything will always work out. Then something unexpected happens. Suddenly, one family has options, the other is forced into some very difficult decisions. They may have to drain savings. They might have to sell investments at the wrong time, borrow money, or postpone retirement. The difference wasn't luck. The difference was planning. Planning doesn't eliminate uncertainty. It simply gives your family more choices when life becomes unpredictable. One of the most important lessons in personal finance isn't that wealth just isn't about how much money you accumulate. It's also about how well you protect what you've already built. Building wealth and protecting wealth are two different skills. Strong financial plans do both. That's why conversations about financial protection are so important. They're not about expecting the worst, they're about preparing for possibilities while hoping for the best. No one enjoys thinking about unexpected events, but ignoring risk doesn't make it disappear. Preparing for it can help create greater confidence and peace of mind for the people you love. As we discussed throughout this series, financial principles outlast financial products. The principle here is simple: protect the foundation before building higher. A house with a weak foundation eventually develops problems. The same is true with a family's financial structure. When your income is protected, your savings have a better chance to grow. Your investments have more time to recover from market fluctuations, and your retirement plans are less likely to be interrupted. Your family has more stability, even during difficult seasons of life. None of us knows what tomorrow will bring, but all of us can choose to prepare a little better today than we were yesterday. That's one of the greatest gifts we can leave to people we care about: not just money, confidence, security, and a plan. Because the greatest financial asset most families have isn't found in a bank account or investment statement. It's the ability to create value, earn an income, and provide opportunities for future generations. When you begin protecting that asset with the same care you protect everything else, you're thinking differently about money. And that's what family banking and generational wealth is all about. Thanks again for watching. Hey, look, if you found this episode helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could benefit from it. It helps more families discover these conversations and supports the mission of helping families build generational wealth and protect multi-generation legacies. To learn more, watch the full Family Banking and Generational Wealth series here on my YouTube channel. If you'd like a complimentary family legacy review, click the link in the description below or in the first pinned comment to schedule your appointment. You can also leave a comment or a message with the word legacy, and I'll be happy to point you in the right direction. Until next time, keep building wealth, protecting your family, and creating a legacy that lasts.